Today, we're diving into the wild world of one of Africa's most distinctive and surprisingly fascinating creatures, the warthog. You might recognize these animals from their cameo in The Lion King, or perhaps you've seen them in nature documentaries, trotting across the savannah with their tails held high like antennas. But there's so much more to these remarkable animals than meets the eye. Warthogs are members of the pig family, but they've evolved some truly unique adaptations that help them thrive in the African wilderness. In this video, we'll explore 10 incredible facts about these hardy survivors that will change the way you see them forever. So let's get started. Fact number 1. Those aren't warts. Despite their name, warthogs don't actually have warts. Those distinctive bumps on their faces are called warts, but they're not warts in the medical sense at all. They're actually thick growths of skin and tissue that serve as protective padding during fights with other warthogs. Male warthogs, called boars, have 2 pairs of these facial bumps, while females, called sows, typically have just one smaller pair. Think of them as built-in cushions or shock absorbers. When male warthogs clash heads during territorial disputes or when competing for mates, these bumps protect their faces and skulls from serious injury. It's like nature gave them their own protective gear. The larger a male's warts, the more impressive he appears to rivals and potential mates. Fact number 2. The backwards bedroom. Here's something truly unusual. Warthogs back into their burrows. That's right, they reverse into their home's rear end first. Now, you might be wondering why they would do something that seems so awkward and counterintuitive. The answer is pure survival strategy. Warthogs don't actually dig their own burrows most of the time. They're opportunistic homemakers who usually take over abandoned aardvark burrows or natural holes in the ground. By backing in, they can keep their eyes, and more importantly, their impressive tusks, facing the entrance. This means that any predator trying to reach them will be met with a face full of sharp ivory rather than a vulnerable backside. Fact number 3. Built-in knee pads. If you've ever watched a warthog eat, you might have noticed something peculiar. They kneel down to graze. Warthogs have relatively short necks and legs compared to their body size, which makes reaching the ground while standing somewhat uncomfortable. So evolution provided them with a brilliant solution: specialized calluses on their wrists that act like built-in knee pads. These thick, hardened patches of skin develop naturally and allow warthogs to comfortably kneel while they forage for grass, roots, and other low-growing food. They'll shuffle forward on their knees, munching away without any apparent discomfort. It's quite an endearing sight, actually, these tough, rugged animals looking almost like they're praying while they eat. This kneeling behavior is so common that baby warthogs, called piglets, start developing these calluses within their first few weeks of life. The calluses grow thicker and tougher as the warthog ages, providing a lifetime of comfortable dining. It's just another example of how perfectly adapted these animals are to their environment and lifestyle. Fact number 4. Surprisingly fast runners. Don't let their stocky build fool you. Warthogs are surprisingly speedy. When threatened, these animals can reach speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, or about 48 kilometers per hour. That's roughly as fast as a charging grizzly bear, and it's definitely fast enough to give many predators a run for their money. What makes their running style particularly memorable is their signature move: running with their tails held straight up in the air like a flagpole. This tail-up running isn't just quirky, it actually serves a purpose. When a mother warthog runs with her tail up, her piglets can easily follow her through tall grass by keeping that tail in sight. It's like a periscope or a natural flag system that helps keep the family together during a hasty retreat. Fact number 5. Tusks that never stop growing. Warthogs are armed with impressive weaponry: 4 tusks that continuously grow throughout their entire lives. They have 1 pair of lower tusks that can grow up to 6 inches long, and 1 pair of upper tusks that can reach an incredible 10 to 25 inches in length, curving upward in a dramatic arc. These tusks are actually elongated canine teeth, and they're made of ivory, which is why warthogs have historically been threatened by poaching, though not to the extent of elephants. The lower tusks are sharp and blade-like, while the upper tusks are longer and more curved. Together, they make for a formidable defensive arsenal. Fact number 6. Mud spa enthusiasts. Warthogs absolutely love a good mud bath. But this isn't just about relaxation and fun, though they certainly seem to enjoy it. Mud bathing, or wallowing, serves several critical purposes for warthog health and survival. First, coating themselves in mud provides natural sun protection. The African sun is intense, and warthogs don't have much hair to shield their skin from harmful UV rays. A thick layer of mud acts like sunscreen. Second, the mud helps regulate their body temperature. As the water in the mud evaporates, it has a cooling effect, which is essential in the hot savanna climate. Third, and perhaps most importantly, mud baths help control parasites. The mud suffocates ticks, lice, and other external parasites that plague these animals. When the mud dries and the warthog rubs against trees or rocks to scratch, the dried mud flakes off, taking parasites along with it. It's like nature's own pest control system. Fact number 7. Surprisingly social families. While adult male warthogs tend to be solitary outside of mating season, female warthogs are quite social creatures. They live in groups called sounders, which typically consist of several related females and their young. These family units can include anywhere from 1 to 4 adult sows and up to 16 piglets of various ages. Mother warthogs are devoted parents. They give birth to litters of 2 to 8 piglets after a gestation period of about 5 to 6 months, and these babies are surprisingly well developed at birth. Within hours, they're able to run alongside their mother. However, they'll stay close to the burrow for the first few weeks of life, nursing and growing stronger. Fact number 8. Omnivorous opportunists. While warthogs are primarily herbivores, eating mainly grasses, roots, and berries, they're actually opportunistic omnivores. This means they'll eat meat when the opportunity presents itself, which surprises many people who think of them as strict vegetarians. Their main diet consists of short grasses, which they prefer over tall grasses. They'll also dig up roots, bulbs, and tubers using their strong snouts and tusks, sometimes digging quite deep to reach underground treats. During the dry season, when green vegetation is scarce, these underground food sources become especially important. Fact number 9. Predator pressure shapes their lives. Warthogs face constant threats from an impressive array of predators, and this danger has shaped virtually every aspect of their behavior and biology. Lions, leopards, cheetahs, hyenas, wild dogs, pythons, crocodiles, and even large eagles all prey on warthogs, especially young ones. This predator pressure has made warthogs extremely vigilant animals. They're most active during daylight hours, spending their nights safely tucked away in burrows. This is unusual for African animals, many of which are nocturnal or crepuscular to avoid the heat. But for warthogs, nighttime is when many of their predators are most active, so they've adapted to being day shifters instead. You'll often see a warthog foraging with its head up, scanning the horizon every few seconds. They have excellent hearing and eyesight, and they're always on high alert. At the first sign of danger, whether it's a suspicious sound, movement, or scent, the entire family will bolt for the nearest burrow. Fact number 10. Important ecosystem engineers. Warthogs are what scientists call ecosystem engineers, animals that significantly modify their environment in ways that benefit other species. When warthogs dig for roots and tubers, they aerate the soil and create disturbances that promote new plant growth. Their digging behavior essentially tills the ground, helping seeds germinate and allowing water to penetrate deeper into the soil. Areas frequently visited by warthogs often show increased plant diversity. Their wallowing behavior also creates and maintains small water holes that other animals use during dry seasons. And as prey animals, they play a crucial role in supporting predator populations, forming an essential link in the food chain that keeps ecosystems balanced and healthy. So there you have it, 10 fascinating facts about warthogs that reveal these animals are so much more than just funny-looking pigs with tusks. They're remarkable survivors, devoted parents, and important contributors to African ecosystems. From their protective facial bumps to their backward sleeping habits, from their surprising speed to their lifelong growing tusks, warthogs are perfectly adapted to thrive in one of the world's most challenging environments. The next time you see a warthog, whether in a documentary or on safari, I hope you'll see them with new appreciation for these tough, intelligent, and genuinely fascinating creatures. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of warthogs.